This is why constitutional carry is so important. The Wayne Police Department in Michigan put out a tweet saying this: the Wayne Department will be changing the hours for processing and issuing gun permits. Beginning March 27, 2024, the new hours will only be Wednesdays 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. Yes, you read and heard that correctly. They will only be processing and issuing gun permits on only one day of the week for only 4 hours of that day, assuming—
I can't stay. I'm on my lunch break.
Clearly, people were angry about this and they started receiving a ton of backlash, so they deleted the tweet and then posted a tweet saying this: thank you to everyone for their feedback regarding gun permit processing. The gun permits will now be processed Monday through Thursday, 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. This is somewhat better, I guess, but not by much. You're still restricting people's ability to get a concealed carry permit to the days and times when people are usually at work and can't go and get the concealed carry permit. This goes to show you how much spite a lot of government organizations, even on the state level, have for the people being able to carry a firearm for protection. This is why constitutional carry is so important, because when you give the government control of your rights, they treat your rights like a privilege. I've never been a fan of concealed carry permits because states and cities who are run by Democrats always create permitting processes that make getting a permit to carry very difficult. So much so, the Supreme Court had to step in and tell the states and cities that they need to scale back their gun permit process because under the current requirements, no one could get a permit to carry. So the Wayne Police Department doing this doesn't surprise me at all, because only 2 counties in Michigan, and that's Wayne County, where Wayne City is, had the majority of Democrat voters in each general presidential election since 1980. When you have a 2-party system and an entire party of that system is waging war against a constitutional right, i.e. the Second Amendment, the government can't be trusted with our rights because they will always seek to infringe upon those rights at every opportunity. They really tried to limit people's ability to get a carry permit to 4 hours on one day of the week. McDonald's ice cream machines work more days than that, and they never work. This is why you vote for politicians who support constitutional carry. Any politician that doesn't support constitutional carry doesn't deserve your vote because they don't respect your rights under the Constitution. Constitutional carry. That is, for me, the big reason why. Because as you see right now, all they do is try to impede that ability over and over and over and over and over again. You have places like New York who created permit processes that literally made it impossible to get a permit. And that's why I don't like mandated training. That's why I don't like permit processing. That's why I don't like pretty much mandated anything. I don't even like mandated safe storage. Because when you have states and politicians who are anti-2A, they will weaponize those things and they will use them to make it harder. And the whole thing about the Second Amendment is that the Second Amendment is supposed to tell the government what they can't do. You really don't need a permit to carry a firearm. The Second Amendment is your permit to carry a firearm because it enshrines your ability to keep and bear arms. When they said bear arms, they're not talking about that big furry animal that likes to roar and eat fish and shit and scare me when I watch YouTube videos of them charging people. They're talking about actually carrying the arms, your gun on your body. You can keep them as in your possession, you have them, and you can bear them, meaning you can carry them. But what they're trying to do is create this little tiny infinite window so that it creates a choke point for people to get their concealed carry weapons or concealed carry licenses. Let's wrap this thing up with a game changer you won't want to miss. My go-to for in-ear wireless Bluetooth hearing protection, the Blackouts by AKT1. These aren't your average earplugs. With a certified NRR rating of 25 dB, 6-time hearing enhancement, active noise blocking and cancellation, plus high fidelity speakers, they're the ultimate companion, whether you're at the range, on the job, hitting the gym, or just enjoying life. Don't let anything compromise your hearing or your Second Amendment rights. Gear up with the Blackouts by AKT1 Sport today, and I'm gonna put a link in the description section so you can go ahead and check them out and order them and do all that fancy stuff and experience shooting like you've never had before. And remember, your voice does matter. So tell me what you think. Is 5 hours, 4 days a week enough time for people who work full-time jobs to get a concealed carry permit? Is that feasible? Does that make sense? Does that seem reasonable to you? They're always talking about reasonable. Leave your comments in the comment section and let's keep fighting for our rights. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Hit that subscribe button, tap the bell icon, and select all so that you get all the notifications letting you know when I release a video.